This Madame Joyce, did she forget that there are 223 million people living in Nigeria?
Lagos girls are not nice. Lagos girls are mean girls. Lagos girls are not approachable.
It's giving Lagos girls 1. I just got back girls 0. Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. My name is Princess Banigo and you're welcome to Bani Talks. So there's been a little drama concerning the I just got back girls, IJGBs of Nigeria, and then the Lagos girls who reside in Nigeria. There's a little drama. So there's this podcaster, content creator called Madame Joyce, who went to an event and said hello to the Lagos girls, and they were not even minding her. They were not paying her any attention. She wasn't having it. She could not stand it, and she decided to pick up a camera, make a video, and say certain things. Well, I have that video for you guys. Let's go listen to what she said that sparked this ongoing drama, and I'll be back.
Because I don't give a heck. But with the girly pops, I'm not gonna generalize, but I feel like if I'm on a table, so let's just say I'm on a table, there's been a couple of times since I've been here that I've been invited on the table, and I would say hi to everybody because like I'm new to the table, so I'm like, hi guys, like, or hi everyone, or I'll say hi to the person who invited me. I'll be like, hi everyone, and the way the girls are looking at me, like I'm about to steal their man. And this has happened 3 times. As in, I have come in, I've said hi, like I'm saying hi, and there's not even a flinch. There's not even a budge. Now, I just thought that obviously, me being high profile, sometimes people see me for the first time and they don't know what to do, or it's like, oh, I've seen her on the net, she's here in person, oh my god, how strange. I understand that, but now seeing the conversations on TikTok, I don't know whether to redact, but yeah, girls, I'm really here to have a good time. I promise you. Yeah, if I say hi, please just say hi back. I'm a nice person. I swear to God, I'm nice. If a guy feels more inclined to talk to me or has a higher attraction to me than another woman on the table, is it really stealing? I'm just existing. I just stepped into the scene looking all clean. If a guy decides, I really like this babe, let me chat to her, is it really stealing? Because to me, stealing is when you're hunting. You've now hunted. You're now trying to grab. Baby, I'm just sitting down, legs crossed, looking pretty. Like, is it really stealing?
Right, you guys, you heard that there. Now, people, this sparked a mixed reaction from people. Some people were like, oh yeah, Lagos girls, well, they are nothing but snobs. While some people are like, well, tell me about snobs. The London girls, they are the queens. Well, I have those videos. Let's go listen to what they think and what people thought and had to say concerning all of these conversations, and I'll be right back just with my thoughts.
Hey, Kiniko, Lagos girls are not nice. Lagos girls are mean girls. Lagos girls are not approachable. Have you actually tried to make friends with a Lagosian girl outside of the club? Or is it just the clubs and the day parties? Those are not places for making meaningful connections in any city. You're not going to go to Miami, start holding hands with another girl, singing Kumbaya, like singing We Are the World. It doesn't work like that. This is a city. I have been able to go to Lagos with very few friends, but come out with way more friends who are friends for life. Like, I just came back from staying in Banana Island at my friend's house. I told her, oh, I messed up my hotel dates. I'm not able to check into my hotel. I don't know what to do. She was like, you could stay in a hotel, but you could just stay at my house. Like, it's totally fine. Just stayed 3 days at her place. Her family was so welcoming. I've had opportunities given to me by women who I've met in Lagos. I've had people put me forward for things. I've had people introduce me to other amazing women who are Lagos women. Like, Lagos women are lit. Like, I don't know what the issue is. Like, even Jola from I Said What I Said, she DM'd me one day, like, we're mutuals, and this is the key. Sometimes you have to be friendly. That's maybe what something's missing here. You have to be friendly with people, especially online. Jola DM'd me. She was just like, "Oh, I've got a barbecue. You should come." Ended up going. She introduced me to so many of her friends. There's definitely a way to make meaningful connections. Go to the book clubs, go to the farmers markets, go to the open mic nights, go to the comedy nights. Like, there's so many other ways. Podcast recording shows. There's so many different ways of making connections other than like day parties and everyone's looking like a baddie. So there's already that kind of like everyone's got their walls up, because like it's a night out. It's a night out. You need to be making friends with people who have nights in.
This Madame Joyce, did she forget that there are 223 million people living in Nigeria? There are 68 million people living in the UK. Yeah, these girls, they did not greet me because they think I'm high profile. Oh yeah, you are in Lagos, a population of 60 million people. Do you know how many high profile people are in Lagos? Same Nigerian girls are mean. Now, my friend, nobody gives a... No one. I beg. High profile care. I beg. Come on.
This Madame Joyce situation is just an indication of how much people just want to humble you. Like, they make it their life's mission to humble you. A lot of people are saying, we don't even know who you are. Let's stop lying. A lot of us know who she is. And I feel like a lot of people just purposely decided to miss the point of the video. Another creator on this app, like a couple months ago, must have said that, oh, she thought like some people knew who she was or whatever regarding a situation. Everyone's like, no one knows who you were. Mind you, this creator had like 500,000 followers and people are like, no one knows who you were. Why are you trying to humble someone? The person obviously has a bit of clout. People are going to know who they are. And your followers isn't even an indication of how many people actually know you, because I know her and I don't follow her. I just feel like everyone purposely missed the point of the video. If I go up to a table with a group of girls and I say hi, manners is free. I'm going to expect a hi back. Whether you know the person or not, it doesn't kill you to be nice and just say hi back. So obviously she's trying to understand, is it a me thing? Are they doing it to me because they know who I am and they just feel a certain way? Or is it a thing where they do it to everyone? That's what she's just trying to understand. So now all the Lagos girls are coming on here talking about, oh yeah, we don't even know who you are. We don't know you were high just because you're bait. Like, she never said that. She literally never said that.
Let's talk about Madame Joyce and what she said and what I think about it. Madame Joyce made a video, if you haven't seen it already, basically she's in Lagos right now, Lagos, Nigeria, and she was basically saying that like the Lagos girls don't say hi back, they're a little bit mean, they're a little bit cold. In her video, she referred to herself as a high-class babe, and I think that has rubbed some people the wrong way. Now, let me give my 2 pence in like a minute and under. Yes, she called herself a high-class babe. I understand people thinking like, who are you to say that? But she's not saying I expect or I demand a response back to my hello because I'm a what did she call herself, high class or whatever, she's high profile, sorry. She's not saying I expect people to respond to me because I'm a high profile babe. She's simply saying if I say hi to people nicely, I'm friendly, why are people ignoring her? Why can't you say hi back? Putting the high profile aside completely, she explained in that video, she said hi, she's just being friendly in a setting. And for some reason, Lagos girls, for some reason, just can't be friendly back. They can't say hi back. I don't understand. Let's even talk about manners. This just goes back to manners. When anyone goes into a room, if someone says hi to you, if someone greets you, if someone's being friendly, if someone's being approachable, why can't you say hi back? That's what I don't understand. What is wrong? No, my question is, what is wrong with the Lagos girls? Why can't they just say hello back? I don't get it. Like, are you feeling threatened or what? Like, I'm not trying to sit here and say, yes, Madame Joyce is a high profile babe. That's irrelevant to me. The point of the matter is that she said hello more than once, and some girls feel like they're, I don't know, maybe too big to say hello back. It's giving mean, and I don't get it. And I'll be so frank here, some Nigerians might come for me in the comments, don't care. Why are Nigerians so offended by this? Like, why are Nigerians so offended by the fact that she simply said that I'm a high profile babe? And I'm sure she wasn't even taking herself too serious. I'm sure she was even joking a little bit. Yes, she's a well-known person. She has a large following. Whether you want to accept that or not, she has a large following and she's well-known. 100%. So what she said wasn't even a lie. Might have come across a tad bit cocky, but it's not even that deep. The main cocoa of the matter is the fact that why can't the Lagos girl just say hi back? What's the snobbishness for? Or snobbiness, whatever it's called. But let me know what you guys think.
Instead of the girlies to be enjoying Dirty December, y'all are arguing about IJGBs versus London babes and high profile. Like, the only thing you should be worried about right now is having the time of your life, drinking, eating good food, popping bottles, partying. And y'all are arguing about who is smiling or not smiling or speaking or not speaking in sections. And I'm seeing Madame Joyce is getting dragged for what she said. But if we're being honest, right message, wrong messenger. I think that's what it is. But I also think it's not that serious. There's some people who will smile at you and speak when you come in the section, and just some that wouldn't. It's facts. That's everywhere. You feel me? But also, I feel like some UK babes are the same way. Like, I don't understand why this is even a conversation right now. But then I understand people not happy with what she said. Cool. But to start dragging her looks, y'all are dragging it. Y'all are dragging it. Let's be honest. And if we're being honest, why are people acting like what Madame Joyce said is something that hasn't been said before? It's not new news, okay? And then the people who have no profile at all are trying to say that she's not high profile. Let's get back to what Dirty December is. It's all about fun. Have fun and document it so I can watch. Like, I don't want to see think pieces. I want to see popping bottles. Thank you.
You lot sound stupid. You lot sound silly. This whole Lagos versus IJGB is stupid. And for someone like me that's not Nigerian, I'm looking at all of you lot like, are you guys not realising you're sisters? Lagos girls are like this, the UK girls are like this. We're all black, beautiful and African. And it's just sad because a part of me is like, raw, like, we don't need anyone to tear us down when we can just tear each other down. Like, what? About Lagos versus IJGB. You're all Nigerian. You're all Nigerian, newsflash. And I just wanted to give you guys a little perspective of a consumer that, again, is not Nigerian. I'm looking at my sisters like, sisters, why are we fighting each other? What's going on? Like, why are we actually doing this? Regardless of Lagos girls being rude, the UK girls thinking they're all that, like, sisters, come on, man. We are better together, okay? We are stronger together, okay? Like, why are we going against each other? Why are we going against each other? It makes no logical sense. And honestly, let's just put it to bed. Thank you. Because I think everyone else is probably laughing at us. I'm embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie.
My experience in the UK when I came newly was bad when it comes to greeting. I will come because I was just fresh from Nigeria. I would say, good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, sir. They'll look at me like this. Nobody will respond to me. Hey, good afternoon. Nobody will respond to me. If they even respond, just imagine you tell someone good afternoon and they'll respond to you like, that will be their response. When I told my mom, I said, it seems these people are non-verbal. A majority of the persons I met today, they are non-verbal. She said, why? And I told her, every time I greet them, their response is, or they don't even respond at all. She said, that's how they are. So if they do, I should do back. I said, hey, Jesus, this is not me. I cannot do it. It took me time to learn how to take ma, sa out of my mouth and to learn how to stop greeting people because they don't need it. So even when I greet, I'll start beating myself, asking myself, why did you greet this person now? Why did you say hello, favor? Learn how not to say hello. Is it by force to say hello? Must they answer you? It took me months to start telling myself, I must not greet everybody I see. If they greet, I greet back. If they don't, I let them be. That's their own way of life. It's not a good thing anyways. It's not a good thing. We should learn how to respond to people when they greet. It's very painful though. It's painful. I felt it when I came to the UK. I could not stop it on time because it's what I've been used to. I'm used to greeting. I must greet. Even if it's a child, I must greet that child. So it took me time to learn how to stop greeting everybody. It took me time I had to stop it because, especially in Dorset, Jesus, England people, una character, una character 0 over 100. Hey, girl.
Now, I am Jamaican first and foremost, but I've lived in London. I've been to Lagos. I lived in London. And I've been seeing on social media,
how the London girls are saying that the girls in Nigeria are very rude. But as a Jamaican from the island, let me just come on here and publicly say that no propaganda formed against my sisters in Nigeria will be tolerated. It will not be tolerated because it's not true. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to go to Nigeria and meet some women who are not nice. There are mean, bad, attitude-having people everywhere. Nowhere is perfect. You're going to run into those people. But at the same time, I don't feel that you should hold the masses accountable for the actions of a few. On top of that, while the London babes are out here accusing the Nigerian girls of being rude, some of you are not even holding your banner of accountability. Come and tell the people how a lot of you lot will go back home to Nigeria and be on your fia nonsense, acting like certain things are beneath you. You've been in Nigeria for 5 years, you still have the accent, acting like you can't eat certain food, you can't do certain things. I have seen it with my own two good eyes. I've been to Nigeria, I've seen that shit. I've seen how girls born in London go to Nigeria and behave towards Nigerian people. The same thing used to happen in Jamaica. Same fucking thing. Jamaicans once upon a time were very, very accepting to kids born off the island to Caribbean parents until they used to come to Jamaica and they don't want to eat the local food. They just want KFC and Burger King. It's too bushy. It's too muddy. They talk shit about us. Our ambulance is horse and cart. All of a sudden, dancehall became popping. Being Caribbean, being Jamaican was fantastic. Now all of a sudden niggas wanted to identify with their heritage and roots. Meanwhile, us Jamaicans born on the island over here looking at these niggas like, you know, admission is no longer free. Same thing with Nigeria. I used to see my friends back in the day cry when their parents tell them that they are to go to the village for family holiday. They will cry. Oh, there's no phone signal. There's this. There's too much mud. Like it's beneath them. Now that it is popping, because of people like Burna Boy and Wizkid and Davido and all these people that really put Nigeria positively on the map. Now that it is cool to be Nigerian, to be African, everybody wants to now run back to Nigeria and jiggy jaga jaga like they were the same ones that was putting these people down when being African wasn't the most favorable thing to do. And just expect for Nigerians to come and welcome you with open arms. Jamaicans until date have not done that shit. So me, I can't go and tell my Nigerian sisters to do the same. Now, I'm not saying it's all, you know, British, African background kids that were like this, even though I remember the majority to be telling people that they're from Kingston, Jamaica, bro. But the point I'm trying to basically make here is stop trying to label Nigerian women in Nigeria as the villain when you had a part to play in the way they treat you today. That's all I'm saying. Good night.
As a IJGB, you know I have to weigh in on the topic. You know I have to. The thing is, I was with Madame Joyce up until the high profile bit. That's where she lost me. I was on board and then she lost me right there. But what I do have to say is I have always thought the IJGB term was very coded and very rude. I always knew that term came from a place of shade. And it was meant in a like derogatory, rude term. Let's call a spade a spade. It was. And now I'm seeing all the like, you know, born and bred Nige girls speaking up and like expressing their grievances to like the topic, to IJGB babes, etc, etc. And my sentiment is, you guys are just gonna have to get the fuck over it. Whoops. I can't speak on all, but I'm certain a high percentage of the people coming back hold green passports. I know you're on the sentiment of like, you guys weren't born here, or those that were born there, like they moved out early, we don't live there, etc, etc. We're not the same, etc. Unfortunately, your government sees us as the same. So you're just going to have to get on board. That's it. You're just going to have to get on board. We've got a right to be and stay there, just as much as you have a right to be and stay there. And I'm not going to Nige this December, but I saw a video of a, I guess, born and bred Lagos girl. And she was like, oh, to all my fellow like Lagos girls, step on their necks, keep stepping on their necks. So I guess this message is for my IJGBs. Give them hell.
The one thing I actually find so funny about this Lagos v London girl debate is the fact that a lot of women are acting like they don't know Madame Joyce. Like, let's keep it a stack. You know who the woman is. Like, when she moved to the section, you knew who she was. You were jealous and everything, but you knew who she was. So don't come and start acting like you don't know who this woman is, because you do. Secondly, there is no way someone will say hi to you and you can't even extend the common decency to just say hi back. Like, even though whether you like the person or not, it's literally just common etiquette to just say hi back to the person. You don't need to chill with the person, you don't need to continue conversations, but you just need to extend that further, like, greeting to the person to just show that you acknowledge them because they've already acknowledged you. Like, it's just simple ethics. Like to say you don't know this woman is actually so crazy because she literally has like 1.2 million on TikTok. She has thousands of followers on YouTube, and she has interviewed one of the most prominent like artists from Nigeria. Like, so for you to say you don't know her is just quite crazy.
Oh, Madame Joyce said Lagos girls are rude, Lagos girls don't greet, and now the whole of the Nigerian internet is an uproar, talking about why does she think everybody knows her. First of all, a lot of you know Madame Joyce. Let's not cap, please. All right, she has 1.2 million followers and is able to reach a lot more people. Let's not be obtuse, okay? First of all, but you know what's making me laugh about this whole ordeal? Madame Joyce came on the internet and said that Lagos girls are rude and Lagos girls don't say hi and stuff. Like us in the UK, we're not even more stush. Like, we're not even more standoffish. Please, all the sentiments going around about UK's bad vibes, UK's bad vibes. Why do you think that is? So now you go to Lagos and you expect them to all of a sudden, I don't know, what do you know? Nah, it's not gonna be that. No shade against Joyce, nothing against Joyce. I'm playing the devil's advocate here, trying to argue whatever points I see on both sides. But let's not act like it's not the same over here. You can't go to Nigeria and then expect people to all of a sudden. Nigeria is a very loving, and let me tell you something about Nigeria. If you gather a bunch of anywhere in Nigeria you go to, if a bunch of Nigerians have to be in the same room for more than an hour, by the end of that hour, you'll be laughing your ass off. Like, comedy and making jokes is how we cope in that country. So the Nigerians are very loving and open people. It's just Lagos. But yeah.
All these videos that have been going viral about London girls are mean, Lagos girls are mean, IJGB, Madame Joyce, Can we give you a rest already? Girls are mean in general. Girls are mean to each other in general. This is not a matter of a city thing or country thing. Like, girls, we're mean, most especially if we feel intimidated by each other. We just suddenly become rude and mean to each other. Most especially if it is to do with the attention of men. We become so rude and unbearable to each other. So this London girls, Nigerian girls drama, we need to put it to rest. I live in London. I am Nigerian. London girls have been so rude to me. There was a day I was traveling, Stansted Airport, yeah? I don't know this black girl and her mom and her sister, whoever it is I saw on the shuttle that day. We were about to get into the shuttle and I looked at them waiting for them to get on and they're not getting on, so I went in. This girl was about to yank my wig off on the train, on the shuttle. She said, "Why were you looking at me?" And her mom was actually gassing it up as well. And I was like, are these people okay in the head? I don't know them. I've never met them before in my life. Again, I've been to Nigeria. I walked past a group of girls and they sized me up from head to toe and they were like, I don't know them. I have never seen them before in my life. The same way in London as well. I've been in a group of girls, seen them, sat at the table, said hello, and they won't say hi back. So yeah, girls in general, we're mean to each other. I don't know why or where this narrative came from that we have to that we have to hate each other and bicker and, you know, be against. Girls are girls' worst enemies. We all know this. So I don't understand. London girls, the IJGB girls are rude. The Nigerian Lagos girls are rude. Like, give it a rest, please. We're all rude. But one thing though about Madame Joyce, when she went into that room or wherever it is, the table, she said hello. I feel like that's a normal thing to do. Like, when you see when you've come from outside, you've seen group of people in a room, on a table, on a setting. Courtesy demand you say hello, hi everyone. Not like you go and greet them individually. I don't know you, but courtesy demand when I walk into the room full of people, you say hi, hello everyone. It's courtesy. And then you respond back, hi, how are you two? Or we're good. Except if you have personal beef with that person that's entered into the room, then understandable that you didn't respond back. So I don't see what she's done wrong there. And one thing I also do not agree on is when she called herself high profile. Who is high profile? Come on, guys, come on. Everybody knows Madame Joyce. A lot of people know Madame Joyce. She is high profile. Don't shit on that girl's hard work. That
girl has been working. I've been following her life for a few months now, and it seems she's been working hard to attain that podcast. A lot of your role models have been interviewed on Madame Joyce's seat. So are you gonna say she's not high profile? See what I'm saying about being mean? Some of you are gonna go under the comment section and go, she's not high profile, nobody know. If you don't know her, probably you don't have internet and you don't have access to that level of social media, because a lot of people know Madame Joyce. A lot of your social media big sisters, the ones that dress up, look so good, they have been interviewed by Madame Joyce, and you probably look up to those influencers, those big girls. You probably look up to them and they've been interviewed by Madame Joyce. So don't shit on her hard work. That is one thing I did not agree with. A lot of people trying to shit on the girl's hard work. Nobody know. No, come on. That is giving that's giving witchcraft. Don't do that. Like, that girl is working hard. I'm about to shake a table now and I'm about to be shady. She's not hopping on that dad's mate or her mom's mate to get to where she is. A lot of you Lagos girls, I know, yes, some of you work hard too, but a lot of you sleep with your daddy's mate to get to where you are. So don't shit on the hard work. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm not shitting on anybody else's hard work. And I'm not trying to be, condescending here. Yeah? It's just fact is fact. Stop playing against each other. It makes no sense. Madame Joyce is who she said she is. Lagos girls are who they say they are. Like, let's just all live in harmony and peace. Please, like, girls, stop this against each other. Like, do you see the men doing this? No, you don't. You don't see Lagos men saying, oh, Lagos and London boys you don't see them doing this. So why is it us girls? Why? Why do we like drama? Black girls, to be precise. Why do we like drama? Allow that, man.
This Madame Joyce situation has really got out of hand. I didn't even want to get involved because as a non-Nigerian, I'm already seeing how they're tearing her down and she's one of theirs. Imagine what they're going to do to me. I'm not saying the whole of Nigeria knows who she is. I'm not saying the whole of Lagos even knows who she is, but she's definitely well known. I've seen some high-profile Nigerians on her show. So for them to completely be discrediting this woman's hard work because of something she said that's not pleasing to their ears is insane to me. She literally shed light on this mean girl culture that's going on in Nigeria, this attitude of humbling people. And you know what it is? It's not just Nigeria, and it's not all Nigerians either, and I'm pretty sure it's not all Lagos women that behave like this. It's becoming quite a common thing in Africa, okay? Literally, there's so much discourse at the moment between people in the diaspora and people from like our home African countries. For some odd reason, there's this like competition there. It's not just Nigeria. It is really not just Nigeria. I'm pretty sure this is happening in Ghana. It is happening in Kenya. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's happening in South Africa, for God's sake. And it's so sad because literally this is all stemming from the fact that once upon a time, Africans did not necessarily value success back home. Okay, we felt like in order to be successful, in order to become wealthy, to become somebody, we had to emigrate from our home countries to Europe, to America, to become somebody. And now with time, people that were left behind in Africa have managed to also catch up to us and be very successful, if not more successful. And with our new generation, majority of us, we didn't even choose this life. Like, we didn't choose to be here, to be born in Europe, or to be moved to Europe by our parents made those decisions for us, right? So now we want to also explore our country. We want to also be a part of the culture, but the people back home don't want us to do that in peace. For us, it's very difficult because you're sort of stuck between two cultures. If not, for some people, it's probably 3, 4, who knows, depending on where their parents come from. Listen, in the UK, we don't even have sun, okay? So we're running away from the miserable weather here, the depressing weather, to go back home and be part of our culture, enjoy the sun and enjoy the festivities. Like, so this unnecessary competition that is there, okay, this comparison of success and whose child you are and how much money you make, what kind of car you drive, is so unnecessary. We don't even care. I know Madame Joyce used the term high profile, but she's not wrong. It's not a misused term in this circumstance because she is just alluding to the fact that she's socially well known, okay? And she has a platform.
She's not saying I'm the biggest celebrity in Nigeria, in Lagos. She's not saying I'm the richest in Lagos. She's not even comparing herself to a politician's child. All right. She's simply trying to understand the fact that all she did was come in, walk into a group of people and greet them first, right? Like anyone that's well-mannered would do. She's trying to understand why she got the reaction she got. She's not saying she's better than those women on that table. But hell, are they better than her? Because why would they not respond to her? And if it's a case of this is a culture in Nigeria that they don't respond to people's greeting, then that's something that needs to be revised. Because to other cultures, to people that come from different backgrounds, we view that as disrespect as well. I literally saw a lady's video saying, oh, Madame Joyce was being disrespectful. There's some people that you should just know not to say hello to. Like, it's disrespectful to say hi to them. In what world? I'm sorry, if I walk into a group of my peers, of my age mates, it doesn't matter what social group you come from, what class you view yourself as. If I say hello, it's basic manners for you to say hello back. It doesn't matter how much of bad vibes we are in the UK, we understand those basic courtesy.
Now, this is my honest thoughts as a girly girl who, at one point in her life had all the time to party, to boil, to rock, to, have a good time. I won't say, I do have friends who are abroad, and obviously when they finally come back into Nigeria, they're going to be, I just got back girls. But I mean, I'm not going to snub them because, some people are going to say those are your friends as well. But I mean, courtesy demands naturally that when you come into a place, you say hello to the people that you met there. Probably it's a round table, people are sitting, and then you come there to meet one of the bubbles there or something. You should say hello. And courtesy also demands that you reply back, right? I'm just one person, and this is just how I feel about this. Who am I to, tell the Lagos girls what to do? And they are just got back girls who are blasting the Lagos girls right now. I mean, it is what it is. But I want to know your thoughts. I want you to tell me what you think about this, because it's giving, you know what I mean? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.